we are in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for round 2 of the 2002 FIA Formula One World Championship, the Malaysian Grand Prix. For the first time in this country's history, the local population will be able to cheer on one of their own behind the wheel of a Formula One car. European Minardi's Alex Young joined the sport towards the end of last year, and this is his first outing in front of his home crowd. A big occasion, and no doubt one that he's been dreaming of for a long time. Let's see how he and the other top drivers get on.
The Malaysian Grand Prix is held at the Sepang circuit since its introduction to the championship in 1999, and at a minimum of 16 metres across is a very wide track by modern Grand Prix standards. The race covers 56 laps, and a single lap is 3.44 miles or 5.54 kilometres. The lap record is held by Mika Hakkinen. The very long straights mean that teams will find a medium grip and top speed.
Thanks for joining us for the qualifying session of the 2002 Malaysian Grand Prix. We're sure you won't be disappointed. At last year's event, Ferrari occupied the front row of the grid for the second successive race, with Michael Schumacher taking pole position from Rubens Barrichello. Ralf Schumacher took third, followed by McLaren Mercedes' Mika Hakkinen in fourth, and Jarno Trulli for Jordan Honda in fifth. Juan Pablo Montoya rounded out the top 6 qualifiers for BMW Williams. Will we see a repeat of Ferrari's remarkable achievement this year? Let's find out.
Nice and clear at the moment. We've only got one more car out there. There are only 2 cars out there on the circuit at the moment.
We're at the end of the qualifying session, so let's take a look at the final top 6 grid slots for tomorrow's race.
A well-deserved pole position for Juan Pablo Montoya. Rubens Barrichello is lining up next to him in second.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the 2002 Malaysian Grand Prix here in Kuala Lumpur. Since the first race was staged here back in '99, we've seen some great racing at this track. At last year's race, it was Michael Schumacher who made it 2 in a row with a brilliant win in a rain-hit race from pole to the checkered flag. His teammate Rubens Barrichello also benefited from Ferrari's decision to switch to intermediate tyres during the rain, and he came second, making it the first 1-2 of the season for the Italian team. Third was David Coulthard for McLaren Mercedes, followed by Heinz-Harald Frentzen, who scored an excellent 4th for Jordan Honda. Ralf Schumacher finished 5th for Williams BMW, and Mika Häkkinen scored the final point of the race with his drive to 6th. Let's see what this year's race has in store for us.
mate. 5 seconds. Seems to be having mechanical difficulties. Looks like an engine failure. Giancarlo Fisichella is out of the race. Severe mechanical problems for Nick Heidfeld. Looks like an engine failure. Good second sector. Your best so far this session. Alex Young seems to be having mechanical difficulties. Looks like an engine failure. Nick Heidfeld is finished for the day. He's retired from the race. Alex Young has parked up and he's out of the race. Excellent lap time. That's the fastest lap in the race so far.
And as the red arrows fly overhead, we welcome you to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix of 2002. To the surprise and delight of many fans, Mika Häkkinen finally scored his first win of the season here last year with a fine drive. Michael Schumacher had no choice but to settle for second for Ferrari, opting to drive for World Championship points rather than an all-out win. Rubens Barrichello followed in third, meaning both Ferraris finished on the podium for the seventh time in 2001, further strengthening Ferrari's hold on the Constructors' Championship. Juan Pablo Montoya drove to fourth for Williams BMW with a double points finish for Sauber Petronas, with Kimi Raikkonen in fifth and Nick Heidfeld in sixth. Sad Michael Schumacher got away cleanly this year. Well, let's hope David Coulthard has a better start this year than he managed last year. No collisions into turn one, let's hope for him. The lights are almost out now, and we are racing at Silverstone. A terrific start from the front by everybody as they rush down towards the high-speed Cops Corner.
And now the camera's picked up Felipe Massa. He's in 10th place.
Jenson Button is off. He couldn't keep it together. Jenson Button has gone wide, but he's kept it all together. McNish is locked in a battle for track position with Takuma Sato. Giancarlo Fisichella will surely have a go and see if he can pass Villeneuve. Giancarlo Fisichella couldn't make that move stick. He failed to get past Jacques Villeneuve. Mika Salo is passed and has moved up into 14th place. Mika Salo is lining up Villeneuve. Enrique Benoldi will be very frustrated. He's out of the race. Mika Salo is doing his best to get past and take 13th place. Kimi Raikkonen will not get to see the checkered flag today. He's just retired from the race. Jacques Villeneuve has to be careful if he doesn't want to get passed by Mika Salo. Jacques Villeneuve has now lost that battle and he now finds himself down in 13th place.
It's a fastest lap by Michael Schumacher.
Takuma Sato is doing his best to move up a place by getting past Salo.
We're watching Michael Schumacher. The monitors show him in 2nd place.
McNish is making his way up through the field and is now in 16th place.
The fastest lap of the race was just set by Michael Schumacher.
Giancarlo Fisichella is passed and has moved up into 12th place.
David Coulthard sets a new personal best time in Sector 1.
Alan McNish has improved his position and is now in 15th place.
Barrichello sets a new fastest lap of the race. Heinz-Harald Frentzen looks like he'll improve on his current time. He's gone faster than before through Sector 2.
Heinz-Harald Frentzen is doing his best to keep the other car behind him. David Coulthard has just retired. That's a bit of disappointment for him and his team. Mika Salo is passed and has moved up into 13th place. Mika Salo isn't going to finish this race. He's out. Alan McNish is making his way up through the field and is now in 13th place. Takuma Sato is passed and has moved up into 14th place. Pedro de la Rosa will surely have a go and see if he can pass Frentzen. Pedro de la Rosa really struggled to keep it on the track. Pedro de la Rosa has improved his position and is now in 10th place.
Brilliant piece of driving there. His team will be happy with that. Pedro de la Rosa sets a new personal best time in Sector 2. Rubens Barrichello has just set a new best time for Sector 2.
Giancarlo Fisichella seems determined to make up a place and pass for 11th place. Rubens Barrichello will be absolutely delighted with this win. A fantastic effort from him. Everything has come together this weekend to give him the perfect result. 10 points for him, 10 points for his team. It doesn't get any better than this for a Formula One driver. Let's go over briefly to the podium celebrations and then we'll take a look at the latest standings in the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. Easy peasy, chocolate squeezy.